The Pittsburgh Steelers have made headlines across the NFL by signing Aaron Rodgers to a one-year deal for the 2025 season, a move that has sent shockwaves through the league and energized the fan base. Rodgers, a future Hall of Famer, brings not only his legendary name but also a sense of hope to a franchise hungry for stability at quarterback. At 41, Rodgers brings a wealth of experience and a championship pedigree, but also lingering questions about his durability after a devastating Achilles injury abruptly ended his 2023 season with the Jets. The injury left many wondering if he could ever return to his previous form, and whether his body can withstand another grueling NFL campaign. The deal is contingent on Rodgers passing a thorough physical, a crucial step given his age and recent injury history. The Steelers' medical staff will be watching closely, knowing that their season could hinge on his health and ability to recover fully. Rodgers becomes the Steelers' fifth different Week 1 starter in as many years, a statistic that underscores the team's ongoing search for a long-term answer at quarterback. The revolving door at the position has made it difficult for the Steelers to find consistency and build momentum. His 2024 return saw mixed results. He completed 63% of his passes for nearly 3,900 yards and 28 touchdowns, but also posted a career-low QBR of 48.0 and was sacked 40 times. These numbers reflect both flashes of his old brilliance and signs of decline. His average pass traveled just 6.6 yards, ranking 32nd among 36 qualified quarterbacks, raising concerns about his declining arm strength and limited mobility. Defenses began to adjust, forcing Rodgers to rely more on short throws and quick decisions. The low point came in a disastrous Week 17 matchup against Buffalo, where Rodgers posted a career-worst QBR and, in a painful milestone, became the most sacked quarterback in NFL history. It was a game that highlighted the risks of relying on an aging star. Still, the Steelers are betting big that Rodgers can overcome these red flags and provide the leadership, poise, and veteran presence they desperately need. With a talented roster around him and a city rallying behind their new quarterback, Pittsburgh hopes Rodgers can turn back the clock and lead them back to playoff glory. The Steelers' pursuit of Rodgers is a direct response to years of quarterback instability since Ben Roethlisberger's retirement. Last season, a promising 10-3 start collapsed into a 5-game losing streak, exposing the offense's inability to finish games. The team failed to score a single opening drive touchdown all year, underscoring deep issues in preparation and execution. Despite Rodgers' age and recent struggles, the front office believes his experience and football IQ can reignite the offense. To address red zone woes and overall inefficiency, the Steelers hired Arthur Smith as offensive coordinator, signaling a new direction. Arthur Smith's arrival in Pittsburgh signals a significant shift in offensive philosophy, a move toward a run-first approach that will define the team's identity this season. This run-heavy mindset is Smith's hallmark as a coordinator, and it's brought him success wherever he's coached. Smith's teams have consistently ranked among the NFL's best in rushing, emphasizing physicality, clock management, and ball control. He believes in wearing down defenses with relentless ground attacks, setting the tone early and often. But this philosophy stands in stark contrast to Aaron Rodgers' background. Rodgers has built his career on quick reads, precision passing, and a comfort in orchestrating high-powered aerial attacks. Head coach Mike Tomlin has always valued quarterback mobility and improvisation, but after his recent injury, Rodgers is now more of a pocket passer, with limited ability to extend plays with his legs. The real challenge for the Steelers will be blending Smith's ground-and-pound scheme with Rodgers' strengths as a veteran passer, especially now that they've added explosive deep threat DK Metcalf to the roster, opening up new possibilities downfield. If Rodgers can't adapt to this new system, the offense could face an identity crisis, leading to confusion, frustration, and ultimately, underperformance on the field. For Pittsburgh, finding the right balance between a powerful run game and maximizing their veteran quarterback's unique talents will be crucial to unlocking the full potential of their new-look offense. Signing Rodgers is a high-risk, high-reward move for Pittsburgh, one that could redefine the franchise's immediate future. The Steelers are betting big on a quarterback with a Hall of Fame pedigree, hoping his experience and leadership can spark a deep playoff run. But with such a bold move comes significant uncertainty. At 41 and coming off a major injury, Rodgers faces questions about his ability to withstand a full season. Age and recovery time are not on his side, and the physical demands of the NFL are relentless, especially for a veteran quarterback. His recent stats, QBR and yards per attempt, show a clear decline from his MVP peak. The numbers suggest he's no longer the unstoppable force he once was, raising doubts about whether he can recapture his old magic. The Steelers also overhauled their receiving core, trading for DK Metcalf and adding veteran Robert Woods, while moving on from George Pickens. This new mix of talent is designed to give Rodgers more reliable targets and fresh energy on offense. The supporting cast is improved, but Rodgers must prove he can still elevate an offense. Chemistry with new teammates will be crucial, and the pressure to deliver is higher than ever. The risk of re-injury or further decline is real, and the team's playoff hopes hinge on Rodgers' health and performance. Every snap will be watched closely by fans and critics alike. The gamble is clear. Can a legendary name still deliver elite results? Or is this a move made one season too late? For Pittsburgh, the answer could define their season and shape the legacy of both Rodgers and the franchise. Rodgers' arrival has split the Steelers' fan base and drawn national attention. Some fans are excited by his pedigree, others worry the team is clinging to the past instead of building for the future. Early locker room concerns, like a teammate's critical social media post, appear to have been smoothed over. Optimists point to Rodgers' late-season flashes in 2024, but skeptics fear this move only delays finding a long-term solution. The big question, will Rodgers revive the Steelers' offense and make them contenders, or will this gamble set the franchise back? The pressure is on Rodgers and the organization. Success is the only acceptable outcome.